point guard. At 6'3", number 12, Anthony Simons. The other guy, 6'4", number 20, at the small forward position, at 6'6", number 7, at forward, number 0, at center, 7'1", number 42, Chris Boomer. The Boston Celtics head coach is Joe Mazzulla. Once again, the starters for the Boston Celtics.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Johnson and Wemby make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Derek White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Boomer in at the 5 down low. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
One key story for MP over the course of this season. How he has really made it a point of emphasis to help his team out on the boards.
And guys, one thing you can say about MP is he has absolutely delivered on his rebounding this season. He has been an absolute beast. He's built a reputation as an extremely formidable player, whether it's going the extra mile or chasing down a wild bounce or just competing on that offensive glass to get his team a second chance opportunity. He has been nothing short of a whirlwind in the paint.
And he gets it to go.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Brown, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Here is Boomer, outside Tatum. 5 on the clock, hands it from downtown.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here is Boomer after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Boomer the pass to Simons. Brown outside. They get the rebound. Boomer, and he jams it with authority. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
So it's San Antonio now after the basket by Boston. The kick out to Fox. Floats it up for Wemby. An emphatic LU jam.
The assist.
The perfect lob partner. Wemby with elite hand-eye coordination.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Here is Boomer. Simons with a screen on Wembanyama. Boomer the pass to Simons. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Harper the pass to Wembenyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Wembenyama has got 7 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Boomer. Outside Tatum. Down low. Boomer gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Wembenyama. Here's Harper. Back to Wembenyama. A fadeaway. That doesn't go either for Wembenyama. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Harper slams it in.
Oh, showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Boomer. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Tatum passes the ball. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You take a look at Harper. He's been a big-time contributor for his team so far. And we're right in the thick of the season, and he's one back at the top spot.
And with more or less a half a season behind us, he has shown what unlimited potential he has.
I can only imagine what his future is going to be if he stays on this path. He's been so sensational this season.
And Wembenyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembenyama hammering that one home.
Here is Boomer. He's got 6. Tatum with the screen on Wembenyama. And slam dunk by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. The kick out to Harper. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Here is Boomer. His timeout, he had 38 points. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Stephon Castles checked in for the Spurs. Pritchard passes the ball.
Stephen Castles.
Here is Boomer. 6 to shoot. It's White on the wing. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now, here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points for De'Aaron Fox. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Lakers. Here is Boomer. Johnson with the rebound. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Here is Boomer after the basket by San Antonio. out left to the wing. Fox against Pritchard. Here's Boomer, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Boomer's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembenyama, a screen on Pritchard. And that one's good. Wembenyama. He's got 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Tatum with the screen on Wembenyama. Boomer. And he makes good on the layup.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
A pass to Fox. Floats it up for Wembenyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's almost like a cheat code. You just lob the ball to Wemby, and he will go get it. I like to call that a smart basketball play.
Here is Boomer. 10 points for him. Tatum no good. Harper against Tatum. Wembenyama, a screen on Tatum. And Harper slams it in.
Defensive
That's
foul.
all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
Some changes for Boston. Chris Boucher's checked in for Tatum. And Sam Hauser subbed in for White. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Johnson. And it's Barnes in for Fox. Now here's Brown. Still yet to score. Boomer. And again, it's Boston converted.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Castle with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Here is Boomer. He's got 12. Inside. It's deflected. 1:43 left to play in the first. Now, Sohan. Castle on the wing. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Celtics trail by 11. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He picked up 38 points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Spurs leading by 6. Here's Castle. 9 points last game out. And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
There's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Boomer, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Fox, score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The correct read by Fox, taking it himself. De'Aaron is showing that sometimes being selfish is the right decision.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here is Boomer. He's got 16. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And stolen by Castle. And it's Fox with the jam.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
Pass to Walsh. To the middle. Here's Boomer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pritchard feeling it out a bit.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Spurs leading by 10. Outside, Fox. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Boomer the pass to Boucher. Here is Boomer. Guarded by Fox. Boomer gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Celtics trail by 8. Out to the wing. Here's Boomer, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brown the pass to Boomer. Back to Brown. Cash money. Brown with the train.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Fox inside the line. It's hauled in by Boomer. Boomer's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Fox outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Floats it up for Wembenyama. The shot, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
A pass to Fox. Back to Sohan. Now, here's Fox. San Antonio again missing. Barnes against Simon. Here is Boomer. The kick out to Brown. And he hits it to tie the game up. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics. And San Antonio has possession. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Castle misses.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Boomer. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Wembenyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And it's blocked by Boomer. And yes, it's good. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the basket by Vassell.
The more Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifled their opponent's three-point shooting.
Vassell finds Wembenyama. Lets it go with the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Shoots from the right block. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Here's Boomer. And he can't bank that one in. Spurs leading by 4. Johnson inside. Guarded by Tatum. And the shot is good. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Good read from Johnson. Every year he seems to improve as a passer.
Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Tatum gets the screen from Boomer. And the rejection by Wembenyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into...
So it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in a dunk contest, guys. Don't come at me with who.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Johnson and Wemby make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Kevin?
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And here's Johnson outside. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 8 points.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade. His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
And the Spurs making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Celtics trail by 12.
Luke Cornett.
Round the pass to Boomer. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Tatum throws it down. JT!
He's got a great sense of timing on the pick and roll. When Tatum makes his move, it's decisive.
Vassell was screen on Brown. 3-pointer, Fox. Austin grabs the miss. Boomer's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's stolen by Johnson. To the left side wing. And here's Harper from the arc. Kept alive. 3-pointer. Fox, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the paint. Here's Boomer. Boom! And it jams it straight down.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Spurs leading by 8. Johnson outside. Vassell outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Here is Boomer. He's covered by Cornette.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Fox against Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yes, sir. Fighting through the bump. Now trying to finish the 3-point play.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wemby. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. It's hauled in by Boomer. Boomer's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And here is Vassell. He's got 6, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here is Boomer. 33 points for him. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's just a 4-point Spurs lead.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Pass to Boomer. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
San Antonio with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Vassell, the pass to Cornette. Now Fox. He's covered by Brown. Fox, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 3-point lead. From past the arc. Rebound Boston.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Tatum passes to Boomer. Tatum with a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Brown outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Personal foul.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Fox against Brown. Pass to Harper. And here is Vassell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here is Boomer. 37 points for him. Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Fox. Puts one up from 19. Some solid defense from Brown.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Rebounded by the Spurs.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside Harper. Vassell finds Johnson. On the wing, Fox. one goes in. Fox has got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Harper. Now here's Vassell. Shoots over Simon. Misses the jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That one on Harper. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Johnson. Harrison Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. Stephon Castle's checked in for Harper. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
San Antonio making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Here's Boomer outside White. Brown outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Castle. He's covered by Brown. Here's Waters. Cornette finds Castle. Just 4 to shoot. No good with the elbow jumper.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Here's Boomer, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Brown against Castle. Barnes sets a screen for Castle. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Boucher comes in for White, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Brown. The Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Boomer.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Tatum. Through contact. Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Spurs trail by 12. 1:36 left to play here in the third. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. And it's blocked by Boomer. Here's Hauser, covered by Barnes.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Cornette. Pass to Champagnie. Barnes looking around. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Boomer the pass to Boucher. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And it's Cornette top of the key. And it goes down 2 points. Cornette's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Boomer, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Sohan finds Barnes. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And the rejection by Boomer. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Nobody near Barnes. And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the strip. Boomer, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembenyama comes in for Olynyk. And it's Harper in for Sohan. Inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
We've got Anthony Simon. Boomer out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 9. Down low. Here's Boomer. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Castle with it. Pass to Wembenyama. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Boomer. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here is Boomer. Pass to Pritchard. To the inside. And yet, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Spurs trail by 13. Right side Harper to end the run. And Boston with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Right the pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Pritchard launches a 3. A shot off that time. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Boston leading by 13. Right the pass to Boomer. Back to White. Fires the 3. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Victor Wembenyama.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Right the pass to Boomer. Tatum with the screen on Wembenyama. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Wembenyama passes to Harper. Back to Wembenyama. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembenyama is the poster child for upside.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Sam Hauser. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. The Spurs also with the sub. Vassell, he's checked in for Stephon Castle.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Tatum down low. Johnson on him. Tatum using his size and foul.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Fox, the bounce pass. Vassell, the pass to Wembenyama. Fires the three. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here is Boomer. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Simons. Here is Boomer. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Vassell. Here's Boomer. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Harper. Here's Fox. Jacks up a three. Good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here is Boomer. Defended by Wembenyama. Outside Simons. Now here's Tatum. Tatum flies over the opposition.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
At one point, they led by 16. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Wembenyama, 5th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
At the line with 1 yard.
Good from Boomer. Spurs trail by 15. Wembenyama looking it over. Outside, Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Wembenyama sets a screen for Vassell. The 3 goes down.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Simons with the screen on Wembenyama. Puts up the 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back in all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Boomer.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Outside, Fox. Puts one up from 19, and it misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Simons. Now here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 19. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A triple-double in tonight's win for the man of the hour, MP. You know, if you keep filling up the box score like this, people won't be able to brag about your intangibles anymore. Too many tangibles showing. Talk to me.
Did you just use the word intangible? Intangibles are overrated anyway. I don't see too many people bringing up intangibles in the GOAT talk. You know what I'm saying, Dominic? Intangibles are for role players. I'm a megastar.
Can't argue with that, MP.
Hope not.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports.